What's the one thing you can't afford to get wrong in your living room? It's your couch. Your couch might be the most expensive piece of furniture that you own and important pieces of furniture that you'll buy. So that's why if you're in the market for a couch, I've got 3 tips to help you pick out the right size couch for your space. If you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you one kind of unpopular piece of advice that I like to give. When you're talking about sofa size, it's not just about the length. There's a lot of variation in the length and the depth and the height. You should also really think about how you like to sit on your couch. Like for me, I'm short, so there is no couch where I'm sitting with my feet on the floor. So I like a deep couch so I can pull my legs up on the couch. But maybe you like to sleep on your couch. Do you like to sit up straight? Do you like to sit with your legs tucked up? Do you like to lay down? It's an important thing to factor into your sofa buying decision. So let's talk about standard sizes. If you live in a smaller place, there's love seats, and those can typically range from 48 to 72 inches in length. Standard size sofas range from 72 inches to 96 inches, and larger size sofas just go up to around 120 even. So tip number 1 is to figure out your floor plan. And I've done a bunch of videos about how you can do that. But Pottery Barn has a free floor planning tool. If you like to use an online tool, it doesn't mean you have to buy your couch at Pottery Barn, but it's a great way to go into the software. Just put your basic dimensions in and try out the different sizes. And you can also play with the arrangements. If you're more of a pen and paper person, I did a video about exactly how to do that on paper. I have a free downloadable PDF that has all the different size sofas so you can try it out on a piece of graph paper. When you're planning where to put your sofa, sometimes you need to think outside the box. And by that I mean, don't always look at where the person before you had your couch. Try it out in all the different places and see what's going to work best. Sometimes sitting against the wall is not the best option, even though it's one that you see most frequently. Number 2, when you're looking at your space plan, you want to make sure it checks 2 boxes. One is called balance. You want to make sure that your room has balance to it. And here's an example of what balance looks like and an example of what it looks like when your furniture is not balanced. And you want to make sure your floor plan checks the box of, can I get around the room? You need to allow for travel paths. The rule of thumb is 3 feet if there's a travel path through your living room. So you don't want to feel like your sofa is getting in the way of the travel path. Number 3 is to consider how many people are going to be sitting on your couch before you buy it. Because if you get a couch that has 1 bench seat, it's more likely that more people can sit on it because nobody wants to sit in the crack. So think about the number of cushions you get on your couch and try to match that with the number of people that you want to sit on it. 2 cushions, probably not more than 2 people are going to sit on it. I've had a lot of people ask me about how to pick a sofa if they have a great room or a very large living area. And the best way to pick a sofa if you have a large living area is to pretend like you don't. Pretend like the area is separated into different seating areas. You want to try to define the seating areas, and the absolute easiest way to do that is with a rug. So if you pick out a rug for your great room and get a sofa that fits that rug, that is the easiest way to do it. The reason I don't like to use sectionals as often as a regular sofa is because sectionals are often really specifically sized to a room. So if you're planning on living in your home or your apartment for many years, go for getting a sofa sectional. But if you're thinking, I might move in the next 4 or 5 years, I don't recommend getting a sectional because they often don't fit when you move. Before you go shopping for a sofa, make sure that you look at your space plan, make sure that you consider for travel paths and balance in your space, and make sure you think about how many people are going to sit on the couch. I'm going to go into more depth about how to choose the right style of sofa and the right fabric for your sofa in the next video.